Hey folks, maybe recently you think Huawei Kirin chipset and the recent mid-60s smartphones are already explosive enough, right? Its Neuralink has come up with some cutting-edge stuff, alright? But guess what? Huawei has even more powerful move up its sleeve.
大模型需要大算力，致力于打造中国坚实的算力底座，为世界构建第二选择。
So here's the question: What exactly is this second AI computing power base from Huawei? And who's the first place according to Cassie Meng? It really puzzles me. Huawei, who always aim to be the world's #1. How can they settle for second place? Today, we have several questions to answer this, my friends. I'm Sheila Wang, and today I want to talk to you all about Huawei's ambitions in the fields of AI computing power. If you want to stay updated on the most cutting edge and fresh business and investment informations, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe my channel. And if you're interested in a more in-depth investing report, make sure to check out my analysis report below. Now, let's dive into today's topic together. Being the world's second, many people maybe don't understand the significance of this statement. It means that Huawei is officially challenging the largest chip company in the world, Nvidia. Who's Nvidia? Well, it's currently one of the top 5 companies globally. One Nvidia is equivalent to 3 TSMC and 10 Qualcomm. Nvidia is a king of the global chip industry. Its stock price has soared to nearly $500 per share. Why are these companies so valuable? Because it makes more money than we imagine. Because we all know that Tesla's supercomputing center used over 7,000 Nvidia A100 chips, while the blazing hot ChatGPT used over 175,000 Nvidia 100 chips. And Xiaopeng's Fuyao supercomputing center used over 30,000 Nvidia chips. So, Nvidia is undoubtedly the #1 in the global AI computing power. However, in much of this year, the United States banned the sales of Nvidia 100 chips to China. This forced Huawei to develop and use its own Ascend AI computing power chips, which are now being extensively deployed in the iFlyTek supercomputing center. Therefore, currently only Huawei dares to declare itself as the world's second in the AI computing power business. And that's exactly what Huawei's AI computing power base aims to achieve. So here's the question. Where does Huawei get the confidence to challenge Nvidia? Well, for you, I've done some digging into Huawei's efforts in this field. Based on my research, I'm confident that you will understand why Huawei has been making waves lately. And not only that, but you will also gain a deeper understanding of the AI computing power industry chain. So let's break it down together. Firstly, the integration of AI computing resources. Left hand, Kunpeng, right hand, Ascend. Huawei is creating the Pangu computing power base. Well, as we all know that computing power is driving force behind the development of artificial intelligence, right? Big models require big computing power, and the size of computing power determines speed of AI iteration and innovation, which is in turn affects the pace of economic development. The scarcity and costliness of computing power has become the core factors limiting AI's progress. Modern computing power is generated by computing systems based on electronic technology and integrated circuits, such as CPUs, GPUs, and DPUs, you name it. So, it's no wonder everyone has been speculating about Huawei's success in developing its own chips. Well, the answer is here. This time, it's been proven that Huawei's chip breakthrough is a real deal, and it extended to artificial intelligence chips as well. Recently, Huawei unveiled 2 AI processors, Zen 310 for inference and Ascend 910 for training.
This is Ascend 910. DaVinci architecture-based AI cores are the compute engine. In addition to scalar and vector units, AI Core integrates 3D cube computing engine. It completes 4,096 MAC-ops per cycle, more than 2 orders of magnitude larger than what CPUs and GPUs can deliver.
Let's not forget about Huawei's self-developed Malong GPU, with the Malong 910 GPU already making its mark in the latest models like Mate 60 Pro. These breakthroughs give Huawei the confidence to strive for a solid computing power base in China. Secondly, let's dive into the AI frameworks that Huawei made. First up, we have CANN. It's the core of Huawei's Ascend AI platform, providing support for various AI frameworks and serving as a bridge between AI processors and programming. It's all about empowering those chips, folks. Then, MindSpawn, first AI computing framework in China that can handle massive models with billions of parameters. It's a perfect match for the powerful Ascend processors. And here's the kicker. It's flexible enough to be deployed across terminals, edge devices, and the cloud. MindSpawn breaks new ground in AI programming, make it easier than ever to get into the game, lowering the barriers to AI development. Thirdly, let's talk about the AI development platform that's here to empower developers and boost precision and efficiency. ModelArts. ModelArts is all about giving you the tools you need for machine learning and deep learning. With its massive data pre-processing capabilities, interactive intelligent annotation, and large-scale distributed training. That's not all. ModelArts also offers automated model generation and the ability to deploy models seamlessly across the edge, the cloud, and everything in between. It's all about creating and deploying models with lightning speed, managing your AI workflow throughout the entire cycle. The fourth one, let's talk about the game changer in AI implementation, the Pangu large-scale models. Pangu is not just one big model, folks. It's a collection of NLP big models, CV big models, multi-model big models, scientific computing big models, and more. And guess what? These bad boys are already making waves in the various AI scenarios, delivering real-world impact. Jumping on the man in charge emphasized the integration with different industries, he said. Our scientists and mathematicians are down in the mine, tinkering in the garage, and out in the fields. That's why Pangu is deeply rooted in the industry's pain points. It's Huawei's biggest advantage. And listen to this, folks. On July 6th, the prestigious academic journal Nature featured Huawei Cloud's Pangu meteorological big model achievement, using industry-specific big models as a breakthrough. Huawei is exploring the implementation of Pangu in sectors like government affairs, coal mining, finance, weather forecasting, manufacturing, pharmaceutical research, railways, and the list goes on. So get ready, folks, because Huawei is revolutionizing multiple industries with Pangu's large-scale models. It's time to witness the power of AI in sectors that matter most. Alright, folks, in our previous video, we talked about how Huawei, despite not being publicly traded, it's really the biggest company in China, leaving Alibaba and Tencent in the dust. And now, at the very moment, the CEO of the powerhouse company, Ren Zhengfei, said, "The fourth industrial revolution is upon us." Now, that's something to get excited about, folks. Ren Zhengfei goes on to say, "We are about to embark on a magnificent fourth industrial revolution, and the scale of which is unimaginable. And it all starts with massive computing power." But why now, you may be asked? Why this time he come out to give this announcement, to give this speech? Well, it's because the global tech thing has reached a crucial turning point. And whoever holds advantage in computing power will dictate the conversation in a global technology. I gotta see Ren Zhengfei is a visionary with foresight. Even before establishing a dominant position in computing power in Europe and US, Huawei's HiSilicon, the shining star of domestic chips, was quietly making moves in the chip and computing power arena. And today, why does Cassie Meng have the confidence to propose a comprehensive smart strategy? It's because China's computing power is on par with Europe and US. We are currently witnessing a fierce competition in AI algorithms and computing power, with big models taking center stage. Apart from Huawei, other domestic tech giants like Alibaba, Tencent, Baidu, ByteDance, and more have joined the race. Alibaba, with a market value of over $200 billion, just announced AI-driven strategy on September 11th. Pony Ma, the chairman and CEO of Tencent, describes big models as once-in-a-100-year opportunity, which is similar to the industry revolution brought by electricity. And let's not forget that Baidu's founder and CEO Robin Li declared they are all going on AI long before anyone else. And while the higher-ups at the ByteDance, the other major players may not be as vocal, they're making strides in big model technology, products, and ecosystems. So that's what we can see. The tech giants are launching an all-out assault on AI. And it's undoubtedly going to reshape the landscape and development process of China's big model industry. As all AI production moves from a workshop-style approach to massive scale, the tech giants are taking the lead. Will China's big model industry see a winner-takes-all scenarios or a diverse and flourishing ecosystem? There's so many unknowns right now. But there's one thing I'm really sure is that jockeying for position in AI is just the beginning.